What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Ralphdatrader here, back with another video. Today's video, man, I just want to do another NQ NAS100 weekly recap video just to see the opportunities that were available to us during the New York session from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, just want to recap and just see what we could have taken advantage of. And if you are new to this channel, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification and share the content for every time that I do drop a video. And if you are an existing subscriber, leave a comment down below, share the content, let me know that you got some value out of this video. All right, so now let's get right into it. All right, now the first thing for me, guys, when I'm coming into the market, I always just like to, identify market structure. As you guys can see that, NQ has been bullish ever since the previous week. All right, so I know that, the market is in the uptrend. All right, bulls are driving the market. And after that, guys, I just like to check the news, see what news that I have out on that day. So on that Monday, we had no major red news out on that Monday. Okay. And then from that point, I just want to see if I have a signal day or a trigger of a previous day's high, previous week's high, previous month's high, or a previous week's low, previous day's low, or previous month's low. All right. That's all that I'm looking for. All right. I don't really care too much about what happened in the past week or that previous day. All right. I trade only, only what's happening on the day itself. That's pretty much how I trade, guys. All right. So coming into that Monday, we can see that we did get a trigger of our previous week and previous day's high. All right. We got that trigger. We have no major red news. Market is in an uptrend. So now I will just wait until after 9:30. Okay. I just wait until after 9:30 to see how the market sets up and see if I'm going to get an opportunity to participate in the market. So using the New York session on the M15, we're looking to trade in between that 12 candle window from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right here is our 8 a.m. candle. All right, we can clearly see that prices down around our buying area. Okay, prices around our buying area. All right, so in order for me to look for a sell high opportunity, I would prefer price to, come back up to the top part of the 100 pip box and show me some confirmation for a sell opportunity. So when I come into the market, guys, I'm just looking to see how price behaves at the levels. All right. So knowing that I'm not going to do anything until after 9:30, and here's my 9:30 candle right here. Okay. So here's our 9:30 candle. 9:30 candle proceeds to push 50 points outside of the 100 pip box. All right. So it hit stop zone traders that were long, okay, coming that were in New York, that was in the London session heading into our New York session. So for anybody that did not take their profits, or for anybody who um continued to move their stops into profit, 9:30 came and hit the stops on those guys. All right. We can see that during the London session, we made a nice little double bottom down here, and then price came back, hit the stops on these guys. Also just retesting the neckline of the double zero. So still we have no confirmation for a sell high opportunity, or we have no confirmation to enter into this market for a long opportunity. There's no confirmation here when this candle closes. So we just sit on your hands, just wait. All right. Our next candle at 9:45, we can see that sellers were trying to take over this market once again, but still there's no indication of a sell high setup or a long opportunity. But we can clearly see that prices stand around the bottom portion of our 100 pip box, which is the buying area. Okay, we're in an uptrend. All right, you can clearly see that prices stand around this level. All right, 10 a.m. Now we're heading into that third hour, guys. We're heading into that third hour. We get another indecision candle, but this time this candle did close as a bullish candle. All right, so now we're seeing buyers are trying to come into the market. Okay, then at 10:15 we get this nice candle, dragonfly doji candle. Price proceeds to push 50 points outside the 100 pip box once again. All right, so they hitting stops once again on traders who probably jumped in here. All right, traders who jumped in, because typically when you see candles like this, guy, that means traders have done jumped in, and then people took their profits, and then they This is why you get um these long wicks on these candles. So at 10:15, all right, they come 50 points out for the 100 pip box again, and people took profit, and this is why the candle closed. It's closing as a dragonfly doji. This dragonfly doji is a bullish reversal candlestick. Okay, this is a bullish reversal candlestick, which is a dragonfly doji, closing back above our strong level of support, which is our 00 level. All right. Then at 10:30, they come back to retest that level. And then at 10:45, all right, 10:45, we get this nice engulfing candle. All right. So this candle right here, all right, this engulfing candle lets me know, okay, for me, lets me know that we're staying in an uptrend, all right, because this candle has confirmed to me that the low of the day has been locked in, all right. So now at this point, I'm just looking to get in the market, at the best price possible. So typically for me, I like to, if I'm going to go long, I like to go long from the from the 00 level or the quarter level, which would be 19,625. All right. So as you can see, price came back. All right, came back 50% into the engulfing candle right around closing price. All right, so we can see that the price did come back and retest that quarter level and gave us an entry to proceed with the existing trend, which is bullish. All right, so even though we had our previous day and previous week's high triggered, but price did not show us any sign of a sell high opportunity. Okay. So now heading into Tuesday, heading into news. All right. So heading into Tuesday, we want to check the news. All right. So we want to check the news. So we can see that on Tuesday, we had no major red news. We can also clearly see that price did close above our previous week's high. So price is still in the uptrend. Price is still in breakout mode. We still have longs driving this market. But even though we have all that, I still need to see if price is going to give me a trigger date or a signal date. And I also need to see if how price is going to set up in the session that I'm trading. So we know we have structure wise, we're still bullish. All right. Price did trigger our previous day's high in the Asian session. All right. London session gave us a nice little drop. Now heading into our New York session, we know we had no major red news, but I'm still waiting until after 9:30 to allow the market to set up. All right. So you can see during that first hour, the market gives us a nice dump within the first hour. And then during that second hour, you can clearly see they came back and hit the stops on whoever was still short in the market. So they came 25 points outside of the 100 pip box, hitting stops on traders who have not taken profit. And then heading into that third hour, we get this nice engulfing candle, locking in our high of the day. All right, third hour, locking in the high of the day for the short trade back to the downside. Now, heading into our free cash Wednesday, once again, we know that the market is still bullish. We still know that long are driving this market. All right. So news wise, we have major red news out at 2 p.m., but we still need to allow the market to set up and let the market show us what it wants to do. I still need to see if I'm going to get in a previous day's high or previous day's low or weekly high, weekly low triggered. All right. So I still want to wait until after 9:30 as well. So as we can see that 9:30 is this candle right here. This is our 9:30 candle closing as a pin hammer. All right. Market still hasn't shown me anything. I still haven't gotten any alert. Okay. Haven't gotten any alert, even though I'm above my previous week's high, but the market still hasn't shown me any sign of a reversal or a continuation in the existing trend. All right. Now we're going into our third hour, and then this candle right here at 10:30, it proceeds to push to the upside, coming about 75 points outside of our 100 pip box, triggering our previous day's high. All right, so got to trigger the previous day's high. Next candle at 10:45 a.m. They just dumped this all the way back down, my guys. All right. So for me, this is pretty much a stop hunt candle. This is not an engulfing candle to me because, like Stacy said, we do not want to chase large candles. Okay. We do not want to chase large candles. And knowing that this candle did close at 10:45 and knowing that, okay, we're heading into a new hour. So I would prefer to just wait and see what happens when that new hour opens up. So at 11 a.m., price proceeds to push back towards the upside. All right, so then now we're at that top part of our 100 point box, but I still need to see some sign that price is going to show me a sign that is going to continue in the existing trend, which we know the overall trend is bullish, all right, or if it's going to show me a sign, some candlestick patterns, all right, for a short trade. So as we can see, once they push back up to the upside, we're at the top part of our 100 pip box. So I know that I'm in my selling area. Price gives me the next candle at 11:15. We get the nice tweezer top, and we get a short trade to the downside back to closing prices. All right, so there was your trade there, because we don't want to chase this large candle. All right, we want to allow, knowing that we don't want to chase this large candle, and knowing that, you know, that 15-minute hourly rotation, that new hour, all right, when that new hour opens up, we want to see what's going to happen when that new hour opens up. And that new hour, like I said, proceeded to push back to the top part of the 100 pip box. Now you still just want to wait on confirmation. They give you next candle opens up, and these two candles right here form a tweeted top, and there we have our short trade for 50-point moves plus. All right, now heading into our free cash Friday. All right, heading into, I mean, not free cash Friday, I mean, heading into our Thursday, we have major red news out at 8:30 and 9:45. All right, 8:30 and 9:45, we have major red news. So we know, anyways, we're not doing nothing until after the news, but we still want to see how the market is going to set up, and if we get a trigger day or a signal day. So we can clearly see that price did trigger our previous day's high. All right, so we got an alert, price triggered the previous day's high. Now we want to wait until after all the news. All right, so here's our 9:30 candle, which closes as an indecision candle, but we can clearly see we're at the top part of our 100 point box. All right, closing as an indecision candle, knowing that we have major red news out at 9:45 as well. Here's our 9:45 candle right here, closing once again as an indecision candle, but we can clearly see that sellers are trying to take over this market. Then heading into our third hour. Third hour give us a nice depth candle here. Nice momentum on this candle. We get some nice momentum with this candle. This is a nice momentum candle. All right. So this candle right here just trapped everybody. All right. Trapped all this volume. All right. So next candle, 10:15, you're in that third hour. Here's your short trade back to the downside. All right. There's your trade back to the downside for a 50 plus point ACB ain't coming back trade. And as you can see, this trade came all the way back down to our previous week's high, pull back up, and then continue even lower. Now, heading into our free cash Friday. All right, free cash Friday, we have major red news out at 10 a.m. and then it has some all day news. So just want to repeat the same process, allow the market to show you what it wants to do. All right, so as you can see that our previous week's high was triggered, all right, because we closed below our previous week's high, closed and breakout. All right, now price proceeds to trigger our previous week's high once again. So that is an alert for me, because that is what I look for: a previous week's high, previous day's high, previous week's low, previous day's high, or monthly high, monthly low to be triggered. All right, knowing that I have major red news out at 10 a.m., I just want to wait until after 10 a.m. So here's our 9:30 candle right here once the New York Stock Exchange opened up. But I know I'm still not doing anything because I want to wait until after 10 a.m. Here's the 10 a.m. news candle. 10 a.m. proceeds to push almost 100 points outside the 100 pip box. So basically hitting the stops, because here's the profitable trades here. All right, so there's your stop hunt. But I still need to see if price is going to confirm if it either wants to go short or if it wants to go long. All right, so I'm just going to sit on my hands and wait. So as that next candle open up at 10:15, all right, they proceed to open up, pull back, all right, and push back up to the upside. So nothing is clear for me yet, because we want to wait 15 to 30 minutes after major red news. This was our major red news. 15 minutes later, still nothing. We want to wait. Okay, 10:30. All right, 10:30. They give us this nice engulfing candle. All right, give us this nice engulfing candle, letting us know that the high of the day has been locked in. And here's your short trade all the way back to closing price. All right, for your 50 to 100 point move back to the downside. All right, so very, very good opportunities all week on NQ NAS100 this week, guys. There was some opportunity. If you guys took advantage of those opportunities, congratulations to you. And I'm just showing you guys, this is the way that I look at the market. All right, this is just my simple way of seeing the market and the things that I look for. So, all right, this is all I got, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share the content as well, man. And like always, work hard, stay disciplined, and be patient, and know that your time will come. And be the reason someone smiles today. Be the reason someone smiles today. Peace and love. Have a good one.